Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Code Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our reflection for the day is Surat Mahalla Chautha, composition of the fourth Nanak, Guru Ram Das, and the recitation from the top. Surat Mahalla Chautha, Aape a-sabad a-day pyara, Aape thap uthape, Aape vekh vigsda pyara, Kar choj vekhe prabh Aape, Aape vantin a-sabad-a-day pyara, Aape gurmukh jape. That's the first verse. And this passage, like the previous ones, continues by emphasizing the core non-dual nature of reality, which is the underpinning of Sikh philosophy, of Sikh teaching, if you will. So the beloved alone is all there is. Aape a-sabad a-day pyara. And this beloved builds, creates the world, and then breaks it down. Aape thap uthape. And it delights in doing this. Aape vekh vigsda pyara. Vigas is self-expression and the fullness of self-expression. So it is expressing itself, and this is existential fullness. It delights in its own spectacle. And the beloved is both the play and the observer at once. Kare choj vekhe prabh Aape. And then this continues in every forest, every leaf, every blade is the sacred eminence of the beloved. Aape vantin a-sabad-a-day pyara. And its presence is recognized through the lens of the Guru Enlightener. Aape gurmukh jape. So now, this verse, you can see, is very non-dual. It's describing a reality, a God, if you will, not out there, but a reality that is self-aware, that expresses itself as the world, and is engaged, eternally engaged, in a cyclical unfolding of creation and destruction, you see. And it is immanent in everything. It is the subject, it is the object, it is the seer, it is the seen. It's the leaf, it is the tree. It is the actor, it is the audience, it is the form, it is the formless. It is the observer and the observed. There is none other. Now this is a very radical concept to wrap your mind around, but we need to, because in that realization lies liberation. So therefore, in the Rahau, the instruction to us is Jap man har har naam ras dharape. Amrit naam maharas meetha, gur sabdi chakh jape. Very clear instruction. Realize self-knowledge. Jap man har har naam. The presence, the wisdom, the knowledge of the universe that is concealed and expressed. Only then, naam rasa trape. It is the nectar that will fulfill you. Trape is a sense of fulfillment. It is a sweet nectar. Self-knowledge is the nectar most sweet. Amrit naam maharasa meetha. And if you want to taste it, it is tasted through the word of the Guru Enlightener. Guru sabdi chakha jape. By now, this should become very clear on how to access this wisdom that lies concealed beneath the surface, but which drives the surface. The second verse, the beloved again, Pyara is both pilgrimage and the raft. It is the stream and the crossing. Aape tirath tulhada Pyara. Aap tare prabh aape, and it is the one that swims across, that goes across. And the beloved is both the net and the fish that gets caught in the net. Aape jal vatayanda pyara, sab jag machli har aape. The fish is like the world. We are all like fish caught in this net that has been cast by the self. But unerring is the beloved. Aape a pull na pullai. It never slips. Avarna duja jape. I see none other. So, in this verse, the self is the seeker, it is the journey, and it is the goal. Which means that all roles in the spiritual drama that we are in are played by the herself. It is the seeker, it is the sought, it is the boat, it is the river, and it is the one that crosses over. To cross over, what does that mean? It means to realize that there really is no other shore. No one else can do the crossing. And it creates its own net, Maya. And then it inhabits itself in all forms. So it's the illusion maker, and it is also the illusioned. And it is also the liberator. And this cosmic order is flawless. A lot to think about. The third verse continues this theme. Here, the symbolism of the yogis has been taken to say that the beloved is horn and sound. Aape Singhji naad hai pyara, because the yogis would blow a conch and create a sound. But the Guru reminds us that the sound is not a mechanical sound. It's consciousness expressing itself as resonance, the resonance of everything. The beloved is also the yogi seeking union with consciousness. Aape jogi purka pyara. And it is the one that practices austerities. Aape hi tap tape. Now here's the key. The beloved is both the Satgur and the disciple. The Satgur and the disciple. Both. So within us, we have this matrix of the learner and the learned, the seeker and the sought. It is all playing out within you. And it is the one that discourses. Aape Satgur Aap hai chela, upadesh kare prabh aape. It is the one that is doing the discourse. In conclusion, it is the self that will give us insight into its own nature. Aape nao japayanda pyara. And it is the one that motivates us, encourages us to reflect upon this presence. Aape hi japa japai. It is the immortal self, the nectar. Aape amrit hai aap hai pyara. And it is the praiseworthy one. Aape aap salahanda pyara. And Nanak, the servant, has found fulfillment in the nectar of its name, its wisdom. Nanak har ras trappe, fulfillment. So, this is a very radical way of looking at reality. This is hardcore non-dualism. And it is very liberating to think that all of this is being played out within the spotty mind complex. Much to reflect on. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.